Hey guys, Thunderstud here, and we are here today to knock out some super heavy samurai. Now we got a little bit of new support, both from Level Up and from the box. There's a bit of support I think I didn't even use. It's a new super rare. It's okay, but the deck's already cramped for space. Where is it? I don't even see it. Oh, here he is. Super heavy samurai scales. So I don't actually use this card. He's pretty okay. He special summons from your graveyard, but it takes 2 or more monsters your opponent controls, and you control none, and you have to have a monster in your graveyard. He's super situational, so maybe at 1, but other than that, I didn't really make room for him because we're doing different stuff. I'm still revolving around Big Banky. He's just too good. I'm using Style Evolution, which will let you turn a face-up defense position Super Heavy Samurai 4 or lower into a tuner. That's going to help us get to the new boss monsters. We have 2 new boss monsters, one from a box, one from Level Up. Our boy from the box is Susanowo, 1 machine type. I know that's not how you say it. 1 machine type and 1 tuner monster. Super Heavy Samurai. This card can attack in defense position, obviously. Blah, blah, blah. Once per turn. During either player's turn, a quick effect. If you have no spell cards, you can target a spell or trap in your opponent's graveyard. Set it to your side of the field. Pretty cool little effect. And 2400, 3800. So the 3800 is generally going to be your attack. So the second boss monster, he's a level 10 by the way. And keep in mind, just a machine tuner, a super heavy samurai monster. This boy takes a super heavy samurai tuner. Not that it affects this deck, but still something to take note of. He can attack in defense position. This boy is 4800. Key note here, though, he takes 2 or more, so you can't do it with just 2 monsters with, say, your level 10 and a level 2 tuner. You got to do it with 2 or more monsters, but that's still not too hard. That's why I'm running things like Waraji, because he's 5, 2 of these boys, and then a 2 tuner can get you a level 12. What does he do? Once per turn, discard up to 2 cards, target that many cards, destroy them. That's pretty good. And then, once per turn, you can banish all spell or trap cards, inflict 100 damage to your opponent for each one banished. Pretty cool little effect. Super strong monster at 4800. And I think the last little bit of new we have in the deck is from Level Up. It's Super Heavy Samurai Battle Ball. He's soft locked to 1, I believe. If all monsters you control are super heavy, that will happen. If you have no spell or trap cards, that will happen. You can target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, send both this card and that card your opponent controls to the graveyard, then special summon a super heavy samurai synchro monster whose total original levels are those 2 monsters. So you synchro summon with your opponent's monster. This boy has to be on the field though, so you normal summon him, take your opponent's level 8 Blue Eyes. Now you have a level 10 Synchro that you've done with your opponent's Blue Eyes. It's a pretty cool little monster. I don't think I got too many opportunities to use them. So other than that, it's a lot of 1-ofs. We have 1 of Flute, 1 of Shield, 1 of Cannon, 1 of Soul Claw, and 1 of Horns. Everything else is 3 of. We want 3 of Piercer to search. We want 3 of Maker to summon. Banky's good. Wagon is either one of these. And obviously tuners are very important. So strong competitive deck is doing very well in this first stage of the KC Cup. It's a cool little deck. You'll notice I don't run key things that are very popular like gloves. I'm not really a big fan of gloves. He's a devastating card, but he doesn't really serve to what I feel the deck's trying to do. But I'm sure you guys have your own favorite ways to run Super Heavy Samurai, so I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing a Kite Tenjo. You're going to see a ton of Kite Tenjos in this KC Cup. Let's see what he's got for us. We're going Heavy Strong style. He's got Cosmic Scourge. So this was still a bit of a work in progress if I'm using... Actually, I think I remember this duel. I don't think I win this duel. This was very early on. I'm using a different skill. The deck might be a little different because it's not much over 20 right now. But if I remember correctly, this duel shows a lot of the combos. So even though I don't win it, I think he gets super lucky with like a Monster Reborn finish or something. But you see a ton of the combos, so it'll allow me to talk about them really well. And we'll go from there. So our boys doing the basic Galaxy Eyes plays. They're going to be super meta. with a ton of support. I don't even know where to start in getting to it, but I will eventually, of course. Bringing out his own Galaxy Eyes. You have a Flute. Now, the Cannon is the perfect card to face Galaxy Eyes. During either player's battle phase, when your opponent activates a card effect while you control defense position Super Heavy Samurai, banish this card from your graveyard, negate the activation, and if you do destroy it, then you gotta destroy some of your own monsters, minimum of 1. And if you do, both players take 500 damage. So we're gonna go Flutist into Cannon. Then we're gonna put Piercer onto Cannon. We're gonna use Piercer to special summon our big boy Benki. So we even get a cutscene. He gets some Wooden Bridge Cherry Blossom action. It's pretty legit. So here he comes. Still a great way to focus the deck. As you see, super easy to get out with Piercer. Super easy to get out all sorts of ways. Now he's gonna hit us with a Treacherous Trap Hole, but luckily we used our Flutist and we have stopped that Treacherous. Now we normal summon our Trumpeter. That's going to bring out the brand new Synchro. Susanowo. We'll just call her Susan Uwu. So we got Super Heavy Samurai Warrior Susan Uwu. 3,800. You get to banish, or no, sorry, we get to steal. We stole his Treacherous. We negated his Treacherous. Brought this monster out, stole his Treacherous. We go up to 5k. We should not have used the Soul Shield Wall, because he does not protect me. I don't know why I thought it would protect me from Cannon, but it doesn't. We do get rid of his Galaxy Eyes, but we also lose our own monster in the process. We both take 500, but now he's out 1 card, and we still have his Treacherous. He does win this duel, though, eventually. But I think you get to see most of the combos there. You get to see us steal a Treacherous. This is just a auto attack till he's able to Monster Reborn, but great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Seto Kaiba. We're on a tiny little baby win streak. I'm glad they show us win streaks again. It was weird they stopped that for like a couple months or something. We got Raji, we got Piercer, we got Cannon, we got Wagon. Whatever we need. Our boy sets, I think this guy makes a lot of misplays now I'm thinking about it. He sets a monster in 2 back row. We go Araji into Wagon. It's gonna give us a Search of Peacemaker. Peacemaker is actually pretty weird, he's just all the arms. And then Piercer, he's going to Shadow Spell our Araji. So misplay 1 as we Peacemaker our Araji away. Bring out Trumpeter, that's going to be 6. Piercer gives us a Search of Soul Claw. Makes it so you can't be destroyed by battle, gives you a little bit of attack and defense. Here's Shootin' Dojo, you're going to see him a bunch in the replays. Hit that back row. Now that was a bluff, we just have to worry about 1 little monster there. We put on Cannon, put on Soul Claw. We could have searched something like Horns and maybe done a little bit of damage. But I was expecting a Spirit Dragon, not a Solid Dragon. So there's not much Solid Dragon can do to us. But I guess he was just going to use him as a Synchro material anyway with his Priestess. So it doesn't really matter. Now he brings out a Spirit Dragon, goes into defense. We're going to bring out Wagon. Wagon's going to search, or actually we're going to Style Evolution before we search because he needs to be in defense. Special summon to level 2. So what did we have? We had Shootin' Dojo, that's 6. Our level 2 boy, that's 8. Plus level 4, that's 12. Guys, how did we bring out the Super Heavy Samurai Steam Train King? You get to banish 2 of those. We're going to swing right over his monster. He didn't even want to bounce him out. He is just in all sorts of trouble. Stone of White Ancient. Nothing to add, and he scoops. Great stuff. Alright, here we are facing a Taya. We're going second. She's full Magician Girl. Life point boost. We got Waraji. He's got Chocolate Magician Girl. We got Benki. We got Wagon. We got Soul Piercer. He put a Power of the Guardians. So we gotta get rid of that somehow. With the top deck of the Trumpeter, that's real easy with a Shootin' Dojo. Shootin' Doji, is that his name? I don't know, we're about to find out. With Trumpeter plus the Wagon, after we get the Wagon Search, gives us our level 6. It is Doji, Shootin' Doji. So we get to destroy that Power of the Guardians. Now we put the Soul Piercer on our Shootin' Doji. Are we crazy? Soul Piercer and Peacemaker, I should say. We special summon Big Waraji. Use the Soul Piercer, that's another Big Waraji. Piercer gives us a search. Sorry, Peacemaker does the summoning. Piercer gives us a search. Trumpeter, 5+5+2, is our brand new Steam Train King. So he's pretty insane. We destroy a monster. Banish a spell card to do 100. If he had one more spell card in his graveyard, we would have OTK'd 5,000 damage. We used his effect to discard one and destroy his Chakra Magician Girl. Banished his Power of the Guardian, so close, but he didn't have an answer anyway as we hit him for 4,800. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are versus the Hasselberry. We're going second.